I first saw the South Haven Conference Center, my heart started racing. I was so excited, and I started visualizing what I would do with that magical place.
But we drove in, and it was amazing. I'd never been to Lake Michigan before.
You drive in, and there is this long driveway with these gorgeous trees on either side of the road, overhanging.
But we got down to the manor, and it was gorgeous. It was just like the pictures, only better.
I work with so many women who give and give and give and give until they're just empty, and they give nothing back to themselves.
We say it all the time. As women, we don't take care of ourselves. We give of ourselves to everyone else, and we put ourselves last, and sometimes that happens.
Women who come to this retreat are coming from all angles of life. We've got women who are maybe grieving the death of a loved one, or the loss through divorce and separation, and we've got people who are maybe empty nesting and they're not quite sure what happens next in their lives.
We create a space where you can quiet your mind and all your thoughts, turn off that thinking mind, and then start to look in to your heart, into your inner wisdom, and really hear what it is that your heart wants to do. Not what someone else wants you to do or expects you to do, but what is it that you truly want to do.
At that retreat, people were able to step away from the life where they're so busy and there's so many demands on them, and to relax, and for just that little space of time, see what it feels like to be fully alive.
Go off, you don't really know anyone, you return, and oh my gosh, you return with lifelong friends.
The three of us that guide the participants at this retreat provide tools so that every individual, we meet them wherever they are, whether they're hurting, they need some motivation, if they don't know how to set goals, they have a dream but they don't even know where to start, we help them take that first step. If you want to reach a certain goal, you have to reflect, you have to introspect. So that first requires quietness, to quiet your mind, to reflect on where you've been, to introspect. And Paula does that with mindfulness.
I'm teaching the stress management, mindfulness, wellness coaching. We use all types of fun activities, hands-on experiential activities, to get them out of the logical thinking framework into more of a creative, intuitive side of themselves.
Then next we move into the next phase, which is introspection and the journaling and the writing prompts that Angela is a professional in. This is what she guides us through.
But it becomes so much more than just journaling. Journaling is great and it's fine, but this is intentional journaling. This is journaling with the purpose that fits with the whole mission of Second Wind women's retreat, which is to find goals and to set goals and to figure out who you are, where you've been, where you're going. If you have people coming in from different places mentally, then the writing becomes really important because it helps them to identify, you know, what am I thinking right now? Where am I? Who am I? And it's really powerful.
I kind of help guide them with effective goal setting and how we set long-term, short-term, intermediate goals. We predict the obstacles that you might face, come up with strategies to offset them. We talk a lot about, one of the things that's near and dear to my heart is self-concept, how women see themselves. And so I help them to understand, what is your self-concept? And if it's not a healthy one, how can we change that way that you see yourself and help you to see yourself in a less judgmental way, in a more loving and compassionate way?
Having that retreat, helping me develop my North Star again, my mission statement, and making a recommitment to all that was so helpful. I wanted to be living where I was still feeling fully alive and vibrant. And that's how I have felt ever since I left the retreat. It was like I woke up.
We wanted them to write a letter to themselves, but the letter that they could read later on down the road to remind them of who they were at that moment in time at South Haven, Michigan. We made a pretty big production of it. We rolled them up carefully, we put them in the bottles. We wanted to get those messages out into the world. It's the act of getting your ideas and your thoughts and your feelings down on paper and sending them out into the world.
We are all emerging, we're all changing, so this is a wonderful opportunity to step back from your life and decide what direction you would like to go.